You are now watching Between Villains.
Yo, let's get it, man. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Between Villains Live. You already know it's your host with the most, Fleet of Villain. Got some more news for y'all, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Everything you got to do on YouTube, everything like that, y'all. We appreciate that shit. Y'all may have seen us last week, chat. Got on YouTube to kind of like just break down the news, tap in with y'all, start making some new content. Because I'm tired of like just doing like the scripted content and like not really talking to you guys the way I want to talk to y'all. Yeah, man. We are back this week to talk about some more news. I got some movie reviews for y'all. Let me light this blunt up and we gonna get right into it, chat. Had an eventful last couple of days, man. I ain't gonna lie. The movie theaters have been busting. Like every fucking week it's like a new movie that comes out or some shit, and I've been enjoying it. I ain't gonna lie, my wallet not so much, but me personally, it's been a fucking lit time, y'all. It's been a lit time. So what should we talk about first, chat? What should we talk about first? Talk about Sinners first. Let's talk about Sinners. That movie has been going viral all over the internet for the right reasons. Sinners is like this new vampire movie from Ron Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, and when I tell y'all that these motherfuckers low-key dropped the best vampire movie of all time, that's exactly what they did. So like the movie is about like these two twin brothers, you know, back in the day. I want to say probably like in the 30s and the 40s. You know, people still dealing with like the fallout of slavery. Ron Coogler just went in there and just created this whole fucking masterpiece that at first you think, okay, it's gonna be a vampire movie, but at the same time the shit is grounded in like reality. My best way of kind of like breaking the movie down, I would say that the movie is great because you could take out the vampire shit from the movie, right? So you could take out all the vampire, the biting on the neck, the blood sucking, the wooden stakes, the sun. You could take all that shit out and just like leave in everything else and the movie would still be fire, and vice versa. So you could take out all the things that had to do with like segregation, slavery, racism, and just have it be this awesome vampire movie. So Ron Coogler kind of made two different movies at the same time, which is kind of like, I guess, enforced by the fact that there's two different protagonists, two different movies happening, man. And yeah, Coogler just went fucking above and beyond. Really got the representation of, you know, for the black community, especially dealing with like mysticism. We don't normally get that in those type of movies, at least. So the fact that everything was like hitting on all levels, I fuck with that movie, man. 10 out of 10 for me. Definitely top 5 vampire movies of all time. If you don't like the movie, you're a fucking hater. I'm gonna just say it right here. You a hater. You hating, chat. If you don't like the movie, you hating like that. If you don't like the movie, I might not like you. I ain't gonna lie. Take it a step further. But yeah, man, Sinners, 10 out of 10. Michael B. Jordan is slowly and surely becoming one of the greatest actors of all time. So, you know what I mean? To see that and like see like where he started, you know, especially like Fruitvale Station, The Wire, to where he is now. Hats off to Michael B. Jordan, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. We saw it in IMAX. It's like the only way to see it. I think Coogler said that he specifically shot the movie to be seen on an IMAX screen. So definitely go see it in IMAX. I think it returned to IMAX theaters recently because of the popular demand. Yeah, man, great fucking movie. You had like Haley Steinfeld from the Hawkeye series and Marvel. You had a lot of different people in that movie, and everybody did a superb job when it came to acting. So it's gonna be a classic. Like when it's all said and done, that movie's gonna be a classic. I don't want to get too caught up on that because they're gonna say I'm glazing the movie, but go see that shit, chat, and then y'all let me know if I'm glazing. Y'all go see it and y'all tell me if I'm glazing. I don't think I'm glazing. We actually just came back from watching the Thunderbolts. This is like one of those Marvel movies that I wasn't really too sure if it was gonna be good or bad, especially with Marvel's recent track record. But I was surprised, man. The Thunderbolts picks up in like the middle of the MCU, I want to say, as opposed to like where everything is right now and where everything is going with Avengers Doomsday. So you kind of get the stories picking up from Ant-Man, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Widow. It's a lot of different fucking stories that are like converging at this one point, but they kept the story very, very simple, so all of that doesn't really step on each other's feet. I thought it was a fucking phenomenal movie. The writing was very realistic. The writing was awesome. I think the writing was better than some of the Avengers movies. It felt more natural. This team has really good chemistry, which I was not expecting. Ghost, shorty from the Ant-Man movies, I didn't think she was gonna be a good character choice to like be in the Thunderbolts and shit like that, but she was fucking dope. Like you can tell like certain actors are held back by certain directors and sometimes they aren't even given the opportunity to shine. So hats off, man. I'm happy Ghost got her time to shine, as well as Black Widow, Red Guardian, Winter Soldier, man. Everybody did their fucking thing. Post-credit scenes, I'm not gonna give away no fucking spoilers, but stay for that. Definitely builds up to something, which is what my complaint of Captain America Brave New World was. It's like the post-credit scene came and went, didn't really do nothing for me, didn't really like move the bar or trajectory in terms of where Marvel was heading. So this one definitely did that. I don't want to say what it was, but you guys will be happy with that post-credit scene. I think it's one of the best movies Marvel has done that doesn't really have to be tied into too many things heavily for it to stand on its own. Like, this movie could have came out and stood on its own. You know, like, every character got some time to shine. Everybody was well written. Everybody was well thought out. And the plot, even though it kind of took like a backseat to everything else, that's a good thing because it was so many people. It was like an ensemble cast. You don't really want to make a plot that's too like complicated because then you start running into issues where certain things just feel unfinished. The Sentry was so fucking good, bro. Louis Pullman, the guy that they got to play the character, he went fucking crazy, bro. Like, they really tapped into like the mental health side of the Sentry, which is one of the character's biggest weaknesses. He deals with like schizophrenia and shit like that in the comics. And yeah, man, Bob was fucking awesome. Comic accurate suit was cooking on screen. Marvel, please don't ever give us no non-comic accurate shit ever again. After the leader and Captain America, and then seeing this, it's like, why would we do anything else other than comic accurate at this point, you know? So, great fucking movie, chat. Great movie. Definitely go see that. Yeah. Now, let's get into some news. Yeah, I know that's what we're here to talk about 9 times out of 10. You feel like my boy Ray Ray say, man, 9 times out of 10, we're going to talk about some fucking news. So, let me just get this shit popping real quick for y'all. Banga. You can't see my face no more. We're gonna fix that. Hold on. Okay, boom. Biggest news, absolutely, from this week was that these motherfuckers, and when I say these motherfuckers, I mean Rockstar Games, officially delayed GTA 6 for like the second or third time or some shit like that. This is a move that we saw coming, especially with everything going on right now with tariffs and price increases in video games and stuff like that. This was absolutely gonna happen one way or another. We actually have an article right from Rockstar Games himself. Hi everyone, Grand Theft Auto 6 is now set to release on May 26, 2026. We are very sorry that this is later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding the new GTA has been truly humbling for our entire team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience as we work to finish the game. With every game we have released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations, and GTA 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that there is need for extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. We look forward to sharing more info with you soon. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. So that's saying a bunch of nothing. They talking about quality and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, chat. If I was a better man, I have a lot of information when it comes to video games and how like that industry works. You know, I don't really like deep diving because like you have to really be video game industry type of nigga to understand all those moves that are being made. So that's not a conversation I usually like to go into. But for this specific like topic, I actually think that what's really delaying GTA 6 is the prices. I think tariffs coming in, obviously, with this fucking asshole in office. I think GTA 6 is going to come out, and now that everybody, this is a whole nother topic that we'll get to next. Now that everybody is kind of like on board with increasing the prices of their games, I think GTA 6 is going to come out and either have an $80 option and then also have a $120 option, which we've seen from games now. You know, there's like ultimate editions that come out to like 100 and change and shit. So, yeah, man, I think Rockstar's wilding, guys. I think the game is going to be like 100 cash, and probably still not even be feature complete. You know, GTA 5 came out, motherfuckers had to wait like 2 months for the online. Y'all remember that? We waited like 2 months for the online, for the GTA Online. That shit finally came out, crashed every time you try to get online and shit like that. And it's like, bro, if y'all gonna start charging us extra chicken, like extra paper, extra moolah, if y'all gonna start wilding on us like that, y'all gotta make sure the quality of these video games are superb. We can't keep getting these video games that's charging us $80, $90, and then the game comes out, the shit is in beta, it's in game preview, the features aren't, like, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Do not sell me nothing that's not ready. And that's really, like, my issue. So, if GTA 6 comes out and they announce that it's 100, please don't be surprised. And also don't be surprised if the game is not finished. Rockstar Games, I don't know what's up with y'all, man. This game has been delayed so much. I know the leaks kind of fucked everything up, but this ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. This is not it. But yeah, man, so we gotta wait essentially a whole other year for GTA 6. And that actually brings us into our next topic. Let me pull that shit up real quick. I fuck with Engadget. Engadget be posting some good articles. This is by Chris McGraw. It says gaming is about to get a lot more expensive, at least for the Xbox fans, and not by an insignificant amount. So that means it's gonna be some bread. It's gonna be a lot of money, y'all. It's gonna be some chicken. The Xbox Series S 512 gig is now $380, more than a 25% increase from 300, which was, you know, that base price, that retail price that we all loved. Now the Series S 1 terabyte, which is just expanded storage, is $430, a 22% price increase from $350. The Series X 1 terabyte digital edition, which is the shit without the disc drive, so lacking features already, is now $550 cash. It used to be $450, so that went up $100. The Series X 1 terabyte with Blu-ray is now $600. It was $500, so $100 up from that, and that's actually the Xbox I have. So, if anything, I made money by buying my shit at a retail, which is fucking. I've never heard no shit like this. Series X 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Special Edition, stupid ass title, is now $730 from $600. So, the news doesn't end there. Controllers and headsets now start at $65 and top out at $200 for the full Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. That shit was $180, I think. Now that's fucking wild, bro. Games will also increase in price, though not right away. Some of our new first-party games will launch at $80 beginning this holiday season. So at least we got a couple months to prepare. But still, y'all, this shit is like this, and then you take into account like the news with like the Switch 2 and like all those prices going crazy. You have to think GTA 6 is definitely gonna be $100 cash. If they could charge you $80 for Mario Kart and try to justify it by having an open world, who is to stop Rockstar Games from dropping GTA 6 and like, you know what I mean? Like asking for whatever the fuck they want to ask for, because ain't nobody making no GTA clones that's busting like GTA, you feel me? So, oh man, fucking wild, man. Wild week of news. Everything is just going up in price. I'm not here for it. Chat, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As far as homework goes, which is like our content and the things that we upload, we got a lot of new shit coming out this week. We have our first in real life piece of content. We went to OSNY. We're gonna drop some more video game content, obviously. That's our bread and butter. And yeah, man, we're gonna shoot episode 2 of the in real life stuff this week. God hoping, willing, everything goes smooth. Just got our merch after waiting like 2 months for this shit, so that's also cool. And yeah, chat, as always, man, be safe, love your loved ones, go see Thunderbolts, go see Sinners, sell your Xbox, get a PC. It's a lot of things happening, guys. We'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.